Okay, so and even if it is expected as 30 and if 29 come, instead of the other frame which has not arrived, okay, they will show you a blank screen. Okay, a screen which will look like this. Okay, so this is called as flickering. And to avoid flickering, what invariably we have to do is increase the frame rate. Okay, so to accomplish frame rate increasing, one possible way they have found out is to go for two fields instead of one field. Okay, they are taking two fields. I'll just show you what are two fields. Okay, so this entire picture has to be scanned. Okay, is this PowerPoint slide visible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay. So this is the, I mean, actually there is an entire image. Okay. To scan the entire image, maybe it will take, simply for your understanding, I'll tell 10 minutes are required. Okay. To scan the entire image, what we can do the best. So one of the beam we will utilize for considering one half, and the other beam we will take it for another half. Okay, so for one complete picture scanning it takes 10 minutes. In that case, half the picture it will take only 5 minutes. Okay, so same thing here also. Okay, so this happens much faster. Okay, if earlier the speed was, of course, it will never be in minutes, mind you. Every image has to be scanned in terms of seconds per second. How much that much of scanning speed or fastness is required. Okay, so if only one field, this is called as field A, only the odd numbered lines, that's called as one field, one portion, not like you divide it. Okay, you take the alternative lines, that is called as field. This these all black lines put together is one field, and which are not black put together, that is another field. Okay, the one which is scanned here need not be considered here, rather the complement of it will be considered here. Okay, so and if you just can club, okay, both the images, it will be complete picture. They are kind of interlaced. Okay, here this portion is there. So in the next yeah, so here one portion, here another portion is scanned. Okay, so what is the advantages? You can scan the image much faster, only one half, it will take half, I mean half the time. It will also take the half the time. So 60 frames per second can be scanned, and this also 60 frames per second, though it happens very fast, but in effect, okay, overall picture is scanned 30 frames per second, but the speed overall will be very fast. As and when this is scanned, this is displayed. As and when this is scanned, this is displayed. So overall, though it is 30 frames per second, but it happens very continuously. So there is no hurdle of flickering. Okay, so this kind of intermittent blank signal flickering can be avoided if you go for what is called as interlacing. Okay, so here one portion, here one portion, they are interwoven. Okay, they can be clubbed, like fingers can be interwoven. So this is also interwoven set of pictures. Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, there is some small amount of mathematics involved, which is very easy. After you listen to me, I think if you go through the book, you will feel it very comfortable. Okay, so one field is scanned at a rate of 1 by 60 second. Okay, so in 1 second, 60 frames are scanned. That means to the speed is 1 by 60. Okay, the second scan. Okay, another field. Okay, I want you to be very clear about it. This is called as one field. Okay, one portion of the image, half the portion put together, and this is another field. Okay, so both of the field, if you club them together, you will get the entire image. Okay. So one field is scanned at a rate of 1 by 60 second. The second field is also scanned at a rate of 1 by 60 second. Okay. So two fields per second, 60 second. That means to say 1 by 30 frames. Okay. So please be very clear. One frame, you just imagine one picture. Okay. One frame is made of two fields. If there are 400 lines, 200 lines in one field, the other 200 lines in another field. So both are scanned separately, but then they are displayed on the screen together. Okay, line by line. Okay, so effectively we are increasing the number of frames which are produced per second. So individually they are 1 by 60, 1 by 60, but put together again, totality, every 1 second, 30 frames are created. Okay, and even that is more than sufficient actually. Okay, even if you are sending 20, if you are transferring or transmitting 25 frames per second, then also it will have a good video quality. Then not to talk of 30. 30 is a good number. 30 frames per second is sufficiently will be providing the good video quality. Okay, and there is some numerical value. Remember, I was saying we are taking some 525 horizontal lines. Okay, 525 horizontal lines. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. For a proper display to happen, we will consider some 525 lines. Okay, and for 525 lines, okay, they are sent in one 525 overall lines. Okay, one full frame means 525 lines. Okay, one full frame is sent 30 times in a second. Okay, so 30 times in a second. Okay, one full frame is sent 30 times in a second. Okay, its speed is what? 1 by 30 seconds. Okay, to send 525 lines, to send 525 lines, you need 1 by 30th of a second. Okay, then to send one line, how much you need? Okay, I think you have to think in this perspective. 525 lines ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ 1 by 30 second. Then for one line, how much is required? For one line, will it take more time or less time? Obviously, it will take less time. For 525 lines only, 1 by 30 second. Okay. For one line, it has to be still a smaller value. Okay. What will happen is 1 divided by 525 into 30. Okay. It has to be a very small value. We should not multiply. Rather, this 525 should come in the denominator. Okay, 1 divided by 525 into 30 will be the time requirement for sending one horizontal line. Okay, all of you have heard about a picture resolution. We say 400 cross 240. What does it mean? 400 horizontal pixels are there, 240 vertical pixels are there. Okay, so that's the meaning, right? So I mean, because of NTSC standard, here we have been asked to consider 525 horizontal lines to send the entire frame, which is entire picture. Okay, which is made of 525 lines. You need 1 by 30 seconds. If that is the case, to send one line, you need 1 divided by 525 into 30. So 525, it's something like 500 into 3 is 1500. 500 into 3 is 1500. Along with another zero is there. So it will not be 1500, rather it will be 1000, 15,000. Okay. But precisely 525 into 30, it will be 15,750. Okay. So to send one line, one horizontal line, if you have to send or transmit through a medium, you need 1 divided by 15,750 so much of second. A very minute fraction of the second is all that you require for sending one horizontal line. Okay, and after the class you just calculate. I had calculated. It comes out to be very minute. It is 63.5 microsecond. 63.5 microsecond. That much of time is sufficient to transmit one horizontal line. Okay, so this is one horizontal line. Okay, then it should fly back and another horizontal line. Such 525 horizontal lines they have considered in each frame. Okay, and one frame it will look like a still picture. If 30 frames are transmitted and displayed in front of you, then you will have a feeling that in 1 second, if 30 frames are sent, then only you will have a feeling that it is video. Okay, so that's why 1 in 30 second. Okay, one frame within 30 second. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, in 1 second, there has to be 30 frames. That is, for one frame, the time requirement is 1 by 30. So that is required for one frame. One frame is made of 525 lines. 525 lines are transmitted in 1 by 30 second, because in 1 second we have to transmit 30 frames. So within 1 second we have to send 30 frames. 1 by 30, and for one line it is 1 divided by 30 into 525. It will be 1 divided by 15,750, which will be as simple as 63.5 microsecond. Okay, so before we conclude, I want to tell another aspect. There has to be a synchronization, okay, between what is transmitted from this camera and what is displayed on the receiver. Okay, it's something like if there is a dance performance. Okay, so the person has to start only when the audio also starts. Okay, so audio and the performance of dance both have to be synchronized. Similarly here, whatever is transmitted and see, whatever is here should be displayed here itself. It should not be displayed somewhere else. Okay, there has to be a synchronization. For synchronization you need some signal. Okay, and that will take some period of time. Okay, so in the next class we will think in more or learn in more detail about synchronization. Presently just understand that in the 63.5 microsecond, not all the 63.5 microsecond is spent for video itself. Okay, a small portion of it is meant for synchronizing pulse. Okay, and sometime before a next video starts, there has to be a blanking signal also. Okay, even for that we need to spend some time. Okay, so basically 16%, around 16% of 63.5 microseconds is consumed in the flyback and synchronization. Okay, what is flyback? Yeah, as we had observed here, horizontally it will keep on moving, but there is a necessity of, after this is over, it should not jump somewhere. It should go to the left hand side in the next horizontal line, and this is a physical jump from here to here, and definitely it will take, maybe minute, but it will take some time. Okay, so for flyback there is some time required. For synchronization from here to here, there has to be a pulse. For that pulse also there is some time requirement. So in the entire 63.5 microsecond, some portion is meant for flyback and synchronization. Okay, so if 16% if you leave it, you are left with how much? Around 84%. Okay, so 84% of 63.5 microsecond is actually used for the picture transmission or video transmission. So only about 53.3 microseconds are left per line of the picture to transmit the information. So yeah, Are you able to see? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So among the 63.5 microsecond, major amount is of course sent for this only, is used for television transmission, but some extra information is used for flyback and synchronization. Something like you are getting lot of salary, but some portion of it you have to pay for income tax. Okay. So a small penalty we have to pay for synchronization and flyback. Okay, so coming to the last slide, there are some definitions. Okay, a smallest portion of the image. Okay, the basic fundamental element of any picture. Okay, which can be differentiated from the neighbors. Okay, that smallest element is called as picture element, and it is widely abbreviated as pixel. Okay, so the definition as per the textbook is smallest area of the television picture capable of being delineated in the sense separated or uh, significantly observed by an electrical signal passed through the system. Okay, meaning to say that if there are 600 horizontal lines or 640, he has taken one example, 640 horizontal lines and 480 vertical lines. Okay, in that case 640 into 480 values are to be taken. Okay, so every one single value is called as picture element. Okay, all those picture element will be corresponding to brightness. All those brightnesses will be converted into current. All those current values will be quantized and they will be written as gray value in the picture. Okay, there's a long story to it, but nevertheless you understand that every small portion in the scenery is considered to be a picture element. A scene in front of you becomes a picture, and from the lens, and that picture gets converted into through a photoconductive material. That picture, uh, according to the light or brightness, it becomes charges, and charges, when the electron beam impinges on it, okay, there'll be a raster scan, they call it as, that kind of movement of the electron beam. Whenever the beam falls on it, okay, so the charges, they will change, the number of charges will change, number of charges will be reflected as change in the potential. Change in the potential changes the current. Okay, so brightness changes in a scenery becomes changes in the current. Those changes in the current are transmitted through a medium. Other end of the medium, the same current, okay, should be reproduced as color or brightness. That will be seen on the TV receiver. And if you want to uh, experience the motion effect in the video, definitely one picture at a time, leisurely, it will not suffice. It is not realistic. Okay, you need minimal of, in 1 second, at least 30 frames to be displayed on your TV screen. If 30 frames are to be say shown on your TV screen, definitely 30 frames have to be scanned from the scene. Okay, where it is actually occurring, where the thing is actually occurring, there has to be a scanning or capturizing the image with a rate of 30 frames per second. Okay, 525 lines have to be scanned in an amount of 1 by 30 seconds. If 525 lines or one frame has to be scanned by 1 by 30 second, then one line is to be scanned at a fast speed of 1 divided by 525 into 30. 1 divided by 15,750, which comes out to be around 63.5 microsecond. Okay, one line of the scene in front of you have to be scanned so quickly as 63.5 microsecond. Imagine 1 second itself is such a small time. Okay, quantum of time, and in that you divide it into micro. Micro means how much? 10 power 6. So 1 second is divided into 10 power 6 parts. In that, only 60 parts are utilized for scanning one horizontal line. Okay, please appreciate this technology, which we are major stakeholders of. Television is a part of telecommunication technology, and just appreciate how fast we have learned to scan. Okay, electron beam, it has to move so fast to scan, and this didn't happen only in 2015 or 2020. It had happened some 30-40 years ago. Okay, so very amazing technology the television engineering is. So coming to the closure of this class, in this class we have understood the importance of scanning in television camera, and whatever the speed with which scanning happens at the television camera, the replica is reproduced on the TV receiver. Okay, so this is one portion. Okay, and again I repeat, this is high time when again we recall the philosophy or the spirit of second unit. Second unit says signals can convey intelligence. Okay, so here again we are getting reassured. Video, audio, voice, speech, all this can be converted into electricity, and that electricity on the other end can again be converted into intelligence. In the due course, electrical signal, they carry information, they carry intelligence. Okay, so I think with that we will close this class. Regarding, I think 1 or 2 sessions we require for completion of this fifth unit. And meanwhile, I think Ajay sir would take one class regarding stored program control or something. But anyway, I will text you very clearly when the next session will be there, and who will be engaging the classes. Okay, so make sure you attend the future classes also. And regarding third and fourth unit, make a notes, that is better. Okay, and I was thinking like there is uncertainty when classes will be there and when exams will be there. There could be a lot of uncertainty. My suggestion as far as preparation is concerned, there are few aspects which are fundamental or conceptual in nature, that you practice it. Okay, there are places like graphs or some values are required. Okay, those values, I mean, now if you by heart also, you may forget at the end. Okay, those minute things you can keep it aside. So once we like come back to the college, then I think you can have a revision of it. So what I want to tell is the gross thing, 90% of the thing which you can easily remember, understand, and replicate. Okay, that you concentrate more. Okay, when a test or exam is very nearby, I think those values like in TASO standard 25 dB, 35 dB, 40 dB, so that you can have a glimpse just slightly prior to the precise date of test or examination. That's my suggestion. So I mean, anytime we should be having a majority of the preparation in terms of test and examination. Okay, so from your end, if you have any queries, you can put forth, you can raise your hand, or as usual, you can send me WhatsApp. Okay, yeah, some of you are texting me regarding the classes, and if you are finding difficulty in internet connectivity, that also some of you have communicated to me. My suggestion is, yeah, I mean, if you listen, I think it is easy for you. But because of whatever the reason, internet connectivity, if you are not able to, at least go through the PowerPoints and the textbook. So overall idea is you have to be prepared, and you have to gain more knowledge in this particular subject. Okay, so any queries? Yeah, anybody can unmute and ask. Yashas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, meanwhile, take a snapshot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. At least one or two of you can tell me whether what was taught today is understood by you. Kirtana is there in the online class. Kirtana. Hello. Prajwal. Prajwal, you can unmute and tell. Hello. Varshini.
Sir, done, sir. Attendance.
Done. Attendance is done. Varshini.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were able to listen to the entire session.
Yeah, sir, but I have some network issues here, so
Issues. Okay.
voice will be breaking sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. At least the gist of the concept of TV camera, have you followed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you can read the PowerPoint, I will be sending the PowerPoint. So any queries, any of you can feel free to. Okay. So we shall discuss on Monday what time, and if Ajay sir is taking on which topic, I'll tell you. But certainly we will have one session. I'll be taking one of the sessions where regarding synchronization, and there is something very important, composite signal. Okay, so composite signal is, apart from video information, we send some blank signal and synchronization signal. One session I'll take in the next class, next week for sure. Ajay sir would take some class. Okay, I suppose I need to speak to him. He was interested in explaining about stored program control from an industrial perspective. Okay, so we will utilize the time we have time. So we will utilize, we will not just restrict to the syllabus. Now that we are almost on the verge of completion of the syllabus, I think we can learn something extra as well. Okay, we can afford to do that. So we shall see how in a best way we can do it. Okay. Okay, thank you all. So we'll wind up for the day. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Who is this? Okay. Thank you.